Welcome to HayStack Mujer. What's up, people? Hopefully you're doing good. So, this is episode 4. So, the first thing that I want to do is just check in. We do this. I like checking in because I think it's a good way of just being able to let folks know like how you're doing. Like sometimes we may be going through some things and we don't have no space to be able to talk about it. And so it's always really good to, just check in. Just check in. How are you doing? How are you feeling? What's going on in your life? And so for me, my check-in is that I am here in Chula Vista. I'm visiting my family. Chula Vista is about 20 minutes from the TJ border from Mexico. So it's been interesting, I've been here visiting, seeing my godmother, my cousin. I'm actually set up in my cousin's room, set up my little office, my laptop and my stuff here. Because, I got to get my work done. Like, I have dreams and my goals to accomplish. And so I always have that on my mind. Like, how do I get this shit done, And so I'm here. And so if you haven't seen this already, this is Rosa Salvaje. And so this mask was inspired because I did a photo shoot with Hijas del Sol, and they did a theme around getting a luchadora mask and being able to like dress up in black lingerie and like do a photo shoot. And so if you've been just following me on Instagram, you've seen some of the pictures that I posted from Hijas del Sol. And so like they're really cool. Like go check them out. Hijas del Sol are they're based in San Francisco, and they do photo shoots like to empower girls and mujeres and to just be in a space that is powerful, like just empowering and powerful, and just like being able to just be yourself and like show your body and feel no shame and be in a space where there's other women that are celebrating their bodies and who they are, right? And so it's a beautiful space. And so check them out. They're cool. They're like right there, in the Bay Area. So like if you're from the Bay, check them out. And so Rosa Salvaje, came about. It's a character that I created. It's a part of me. Rosa Salvaje is Rosaura. Rosaura is Rosa Salvaje. And I feel like it's the part of me that is fearless, the part of me that just does whatever she wants to do. Really, the part of me that is a child. Rosaura from when I was just a kid, like 5 years old, 6, 7 years old, doing whatever the hell I wanted, saying the things that I wanted to say, doing the things I wanted to do. And sometimes along the way, we get bitch slapped. And people tell us, you can't be this way, you can't be that way. And we kind of like fall into ourselves, and we kind of just, I feel like there was a lot of instances in my life, and there was very powerful figures in my life, adult figures that are very much trusted, that just crossed boundaries that I didn't realize that they were crossing boundaries, that they were hurting me, right? And so you start learning to kind of like, it's a coping mechanism, right? To be able to retreat into yourself and like not be as outward as you once were, right? And so I feel like that's what happened with me for a long time. And it's been recently that I've been just like reclaiming myself, right? Reclaiming who I am, reclaiming my name, Rosaura. For a long time, a lot of people call me Rosie because this dude in high school couldn't pronounce Rosaura. And so I went along with it because it's like, oh, like, I just wanted to fit in. I wanted to make everybody else's life easier. And again, if you've been following my Instagram, if you've known me for a while, you know that I've been writing about this shit, and you know my story. And so I want to continue telling my story. It's actually getting sweaty. It's actually getting sweaty in here. I was thinking like I should perform in the mask, and I'm like, no, probably not, because even just talking, I'm all sweaty and shit. But yeah, so I'm here playing. So you just heard Get Stupid by Mac Dre. So we're listening to some Bay shit out here in San Diego, for sure. And so I'm out here. So again, welcome to HayStack Mujer, episode 444 XIV. So we're here, you're listening now to Super Hyphy by Keak the Snake. Oh. So we're out here hanging out in San Diego, and so I just wanted to let folks know again, my Kickstarter. I'm doing my Kickstarter, HayStack Mujer, original storytelling by Rosa Salvaje. If you've been following me, you know what's up. $25 gets you an hour, $50 gets you 3 hours, $128 gets you 5 hours. And so again, you can pick a workshop or an interview, you pick a writing workshop. I can help strengthen your writing. Just sit down like one-on-one and talk to you, hear your story. What is it that you're trying to write? Why are you trying to write it? And I think that having a space to be creative, being able to be around somebody that is just, I know myself, and I know that one of my best traits is just I'm a good listener, and I ask really good questions. Um, and you know what? My godmother, she's a therapist. She's a licensed therapist. She's a real deal. And I get a lot of that stuff from her. And again, I am not licensed, but she's my godmother and she's my guidepost. And so a lot of the language that she uses, like, and a lot of like who she is, she's inspired me and influenced me a lot. And so just being able to listen, I think, goes a long way. Asking questions, good questions, probing questions that is like gets people to open up, I think, goes a really long way. So, writing workshop. You could choose a writing workshop. You can choose a dance workshop. I can dance to any rhythm, and I feel fully confident in that. I've been dancing since I was a kid. My mom's a dancer. My family has a lot of dancers. My godmother's a dancer. I remember learning salsa when I was young, around her. Banda, we went to go see Banda Recodo yesterday at the in Del Mar at the fairgrounds because they have the county fair here. So that's, I'm hella down for Banda too. So anything you want to learn, hit me up. Like, I can help you. Don't be that person at the party just standing up against the wall, like, and like kind of like inching a little bit towards the dance floor but feeling nervous. It's like, don't be that person when you can be the person at the dance floor, getting it on, getting your groove on. That's who I am. That's who I've become recently. I love it. Dancing is so fucking fun. It's the most fun. And public speaking workshop. So if you're wanting to get out in front of a crowd and say something, even if it's just in front of one person, in front of 5 people, 10 people, 15 people, you work your way up. Public speaking, you get better at it through practice. You don't just wake up being an amazing public speaker. You have to practice. In 6th grade, I ran for class president, and you know what happened when I said my speech? I bombed. It was terrible. It was the worst. I bombed. I was like all sweaty. I was like, ay, Dios santo, it was terrible. Like, I still remember, and it was in front of the whole school. We were in the cafeteria. You know how like they get everybody together for like auditoriums and shit like that. It was there, and I just bombed. It was very terrible. But that wasn't my last time public speaking. I was 12 years old. I didn't let that stop me. I was humiliated, very humiliated and ashamed. But you know what? I'm glad I got over it, and I've been able to get out in front of people and talk about the things that I really care about, And I think that being able to public speak, getting over that fear is very, like, once you start getting over it, it's very empowering because then you can speak in front of people about things that you care about. So again, you could pick workshops, writing workshop, dance workshop, public speaking workshop. So when you give to my Kickstarter, you're not just donating, you're not just giving money and you won't see a return on your investment. You're actually getting things in return based on how much you contribute. And I feel very confident in the fact that I can provide a service to you in the sense of being able to just help you get to your goal. Are you trying to write something? Are you trying to dance for fun? Are you trying to get ready for, maybe you want to dance at your wedding with your partner and like, you want to be able to know the moves. It just really depends on you. And maybe you want to do public speaking in front of an auditorium of 500 people. You have to work your way up, and have those people on your corner that are going to be there pushing you forward. And finally, for the people that are artists, the people that are already comfortable public speaking, whatever it is, we can do an interview. And that will be aired on HayStack Mujer TV. It will be posted on my website. It will be posted on my YouTube channel. And that way we can start getting out the word of people that are actually getting shit done here in the Bay Area. So right now you're actually listening to Hyphy by the Federation. Dude, this is all high school. Seriously, like, I have my iTunes on. I went to a playlist that I created when I turned 23, and I had a house party at the old apartment that I was living in San Jose, and I just am playing that. So enjoy. So ahí andamos, and again, so you can do an interview. I've already done an interview with Malcolm Lee, aka Malcolm Halcrone from San Jose. It was dope. It was a short one. It was only 6 minutes because my shit actually cut out and he had to take off to teach a class. But it was really, really cool. And so you can check that out on my website, rosaxsalvaje.com. That's ROSAX Salvaje, SALVAJE.com. And so all of my videos, my episodes for HayStack Mujer are going to be posted there. And so, again, I'm doing this Kickstarter. My goal is 5K by Monday, June 25th. And the thing with Kickstarter, for folks to know, if you're wanting or thinking about doing a Kickstarter, is that a Kickstarter is all or nothing. So, like, if you don't get all of your shit, the amount that you had originally posted, you don't get anything, right? And so me, I'm keeping an open mind. It's like I'm doing my part in terms of, okay, I'm going to push it. But I'm also learning a lot about PR and like how to market something, how to do public relations around something, how to be able to let people know about a product or a service, but without like annoying them. And so there's a fine balance between figuring that shit out. And so it's been very, very interesting. And I've been very much getting out of my comfort zone of like, okay, I have to get this shit done because I have goals and dreams that I need to realize, and I cannot let fear get in the way of that, right? And so we have to actively push past that fear that blocks us from what we really want. And once you push past that fear, you'll find that, oh shit, it wasn't so bad. I can get through it. I'm strong enough. And then you see that there's other stuff that you need to work through. So it's a constant process. It's always moving forward and figuring out, okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? But it's been interesting so far, and I, le doy gracias a Dios, la Virgencita, my parents, my family, my godmother, my cousin, my aunt, my cousins, like just family that has been around me consistently, pushing me forward and giving me everything that I already have, right? Having a roof, having food, having my health, having just the knowledge that I have in my brain. I haven't done this alone. Like, there's been people, that have been pushing me forward. So I appreciate all of y'all. So that's all I wanted to cover. I mean, that's it. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it. I'm trying to do the episodes. It's just 16 minutes, because I know y'all have a short attention span. I do too. So I'm trying to keep it short. So ahí andamos. So that, that's it. Traxamillion by Traxamillion. Wait, is that right? That's how it is in my iTunes, so it might not be right. But here we are. Again, we're in Chula, Vista. This is HayStack Mujer, episode 4. I am in this makeshift office in my cousin's room. I have like I'm living out of my backpack right now and shit. I have my binder, I have my agenda, I have my notebook, notepad, all this shit, And again, I'm just trying to consistently push forward my campaign for Kickstarter. Again, it's 5K by Monday, June 25th. Trying to make that shit happen. And that's it. And so I actually wrote a song, so I'd like to share it here. I'm still practicing the damn song, so just bear with me. It's called Hayward Hills, because I'm from Hayward. Heart of the Bay, love you. Alright, here goes. Rolling through the hills, green and gold, it gives me chills. My land, no slack, welcome to the HayStack. Heart of the Bay, Northern Cali, Western Hemisphere. Come and visit, bet you like it, let me tell the story here. Heart of the Bay, heart of the Bay, heart of the Bay, heart of the Bay. Hella diverse population, cultural richness, no lie. Pretty ladies, that's no fiction, educated, oh my. Classic cars, movie stars, solid like The Rock. Shout out to Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Boys with bars, girls from Mars, breathe and cruise the block. Hold up, I'm still memorizing it. So I wrote it down. I'm practicing it. This is Hayward, HayStack, Hayward, Stack City. This is Hayward, HayStack, Hayward Stack City. This is Wayward, hey there, stay here, never shitty. Welcome to Hayward, HayStack, Hayward Stack City. Alright, we're at 15:11. Again, the episodes are going to be 16 minutes unless I have a guest on that I'm interviewing. So I'm going to take the rest of the time to just close out. Miren, if you're watching this, you have internet, which makes me believe that you might have access to a roof, you have access to internet, you have a computer somehow. I would hope you have food every day. You're not living through food insecurity. Mira, there's a lot of things happening in the world, and sometimes it could get overwhelming. But just please understand your privilege and understand that you're blessed, and understand that if you ever need anything and you're in Hayward, please call me and hit me up. All right. Saludos. Pasen buen día. Free Palestine. Peace.